Hey DIY friends, so I was asked a question regarding using resin on your countertops. I redid my countertops, which will be going on 2 years, and I just want to change these. Like many people call me crazy because they love the way it looks. This is all paint, the veining and everything else, and then I just apply resin on top. If you can see in the video, the resin that I used had actually started to yellow, and this happens a lot of times, even though the resin I purchased, they put on Amazon, oh, we have an additive that won't make it yellow, so you're good. And then when it started to yellow, and I contacted them, they had an issue like, oh well, you should expect resin to yellow, blah blah blah. So I gave them a bad review, and I went to some other products for resin that I found people who utilize it for white and didn't have any kind of issue. But if you have resin on your countertop, this was a laminate 93 hot pink countertop that I wanted to get rid of. I already took the backsplash, which was still this color here, of the laminate countertop, and this was a piece of metal that was covering this whole section, so it never went all the way back. But you are able to remove resin epoxy on your countertops because I already started the process. So this is little sections on the countertop I actually started removing it from. This is all the actual primer paint that I put on here before applying the epoxy resin. As you can see, it literally just sits on top, and you can look, I can peel it off now while on here with you guys. Like, this can come off. However, it is very labor intensive, people. This is not as simple as just peeling this off. Like, I don't know if maybe mine's is different, but I only did one coat, so this is how thick it looks, maybe compared to some other ones. I'm trying to get it in focus, but yeah, this is how thick it is. And yeah, I'm able to peel this off with my fingernails, you can see. So here is how you start to remove the epoxy resin. So when you want to get your flathead screwdriver and a hammer, you're going to put this anywhere on the epoxy resin. You're going to just put it straight down, or you can put it to a side. Bang really hard to get this indentation in the epoxy resin. And then what you want to do is get your flathead and have the hammer bang it so that you can remove it by going underneath of it, which is how you will start the process of getting this area here or this area here. Like, you can see the little jagged marks of my flathead screwdriver, because when you bang the hammer, it must be at an angle. Don't bang straight down because you won't be able to move it, because you want to get this underneath to get off as much as possible, as you saw before. Dig into it, it's going to come off. Like, I just did this in the camera and it's literally coming off. And this is how you can remove epoxy resin. It's this simple. It's this simple. That's all you have to do to get this off. Now, you will have to do this going all the way around if you have a really big area, but I don't have time to do all that going all the way around. I actually decided to not. I didn't even want to take this big piece up because now I have to patch this up. But in case you all personal, you know what? I don't want to go through this. This is too much. You already started. Now you want to stop. Don't start and get all the way to the end of a countertop and be like, oh, I'm tired now. That's too much. But you would want to buy something like this called Bondo all-purpose putty. And what I would do is you would mix this up, and then you would just patch this section right here so that everything can now be leveled. So then when you go ahead to redo your countertops, you have a level surface to work with. You won't have no divots or no little pit stops, in the way. Everything will be level, so you can paint and do whatever you need to do, and then apply your new coat of epoxy resin. But I wanted to make this really quick video to show you can remove epoxy resin. This is only one coat of epoxy resin, and it's still flexible and stuff, but you can remove it. And this product I purchased is a real deal. It's not no fake stuff. So just wanted to give you that video. Stay tuned for the next video. It's going to show you how I'm going to be redoing my countertops by applying a new face for my countertops over this without having to actually move it. Hope you guys are having a good one, and I'll see you guys soon.